Sit back, strap in, and get ready for After Hours with TC Restani. This is Abigail Harwich, executive producer, welcoming you to the show. And now, TC Restani!
Alrighty there. Welcome to the After Hours of TC Restani, the podcast. I'm TC Restani, emanating from the palatial podcast penthouse here at Restani Productions. Got a little choked up there because right before we started, we guys sang "Happy Birthday" to me before the.
Among other things.
Among other things, yeah. Ricky Pittman is here. Hi. What's going on, Rick?
A little behind the scenes stuff that, we don't share that with the audience, but that was pretty funny.
Wish we had wireless headsets. What the hell was that? Quincy Briscoe, the milkman, is here.
And how are we doing today?
Oh, better now that you got untangled over there.
Yeah, it was like watching a concert at Tanglewood.
Right.
Get it? Tanglewood?
Tanglewood.
Yeah, it was more than wood that was tangled there. We're not going to get into that because I'm in a good mood because it's my birthday weekend.
Yeah, happy birthday.
As we're recording this.
Happy birthday.
Unbelievable. I'm a speed limit, or a
Nice.
former speed limit.
You're a young kid.
Or it can be a Sammy Hagar song because I can't drive 55,
You're not a fast driver.
which was in Back to the Future Part 2. That song.
You don't drive fast.
No, not
You're
fast.
one of those guys.
No.
I'm not either.
Nope. I refuse to go fast.
There's a lot of people out there that are like that, and I'm telling you, I'm sick of it.
Well, move.
No, you just got to be careful. I
That's
mean,
true.
you really got to watch what you're doing. No one has any patience anymore.
Patience for time of the Jedi to eat as well. But we're in a good mood down here.
Yeah, no, things are light. Yeah, it's good. It's
We have we have
lots of activity.
lots of activity. News about Abby. Abby and I attended an annual meeting of broadcasters. And in fact, there's the picture on the screen right now, reserved for Restani Productions.
Beautiful.
She even broke out her sequin jacket.
Yeah.
No, excuse me, I'm tongue-tied here.
You had the jacket.
I have the jacket. She had the strapless dress or whatever she's wearing there in the
like
picture.
that. I had the jacket. She had the dress. There's a song in there somewhere.
Someone dig up Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
But it was a fun time and all. Everybody loves Abby at these things because
of course.
she's out there mingling for the show, trying to get syndication rights and all
None
this
of those
other
other
fun.
hosts have somebody like Abby on there.
No. Well, we used to. We had Sabrina.
But I'm talking about the ones that were there.
Oh
in
no,
this
no,
event.
they did not. This was not a national thing. So the Jimmies were not there or anything like that. This is for talented people.
Yeah.
It was a local thing, and it was.
What kind of chow they have at something like this? Were you able to eat anything?
I did, yes. They had some very nice hors d'oeuvres.
Who's the hors?
They had nice hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres, as Ralph Cramden would say.
I had they had a nice salad bar at this thing. It was very good. Yeah. And Abby, I believe, had steak.
Very nice.
She had steak, and they had fish. I had the fish.
Beautiful.
And then the picture you see was it was at the after party.
Of course,
or some not a club, but like a. I guess it would be a club. You would call it a club.
They probably rented the whole place out.
And we had drinks. I had my kamikaze. And she had, if you can see in the picture, she had the martini.
Very nice.
But it wasn't, she usually likes that, like the coffee.
Oh, the espresso martini.
Yeah, she's a big fan of
All
that.
the skirts go for the espresso martini.
They didn't have that, so she just had the regular James Bond one, I guess. There's a couple, is there any olives in that? I really can't tell. I was a little buzzed. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for you.
On this one, because that immediately happened after the other big news here on the program. Is we finally started demolition on the old set.
Axe and Smash.
Axe and Smash and Dave
Yep.
were down here, among other people. Chip was there, Nick and Mike and Bill. They're all down here with their saws and hammers. And as you can see on the screen right now, a montage of photos of the first day of demolition.
Look at that, huh?
Down here. Now that set has been hanging around at the studio since 2017.
Yeah, it was time.
It was time because we have to do it. We have to do it right. We're coming back. We're doing it right.
Overhaul.
It was a major overhaul. And you've seen the blueprints, and I posted it here on the show and on the social medias. The thing, Johnny Carson would be envious of this set.
Of course.
But yeah, and then this coming weekend, more demolition is going to take place.
Isn't it nice though to sit back and let the elves do the work?
Well, if I was going to demolish it, I'd put Quincy in there with a baseball bat and blindfold.
That's all it would take.
And the whole building, whole Restani production would be destroyed.
Yeah, you could destroy a whole old set, couldn't you? With your bare hands, probably.
Yeah, it's gonna be done delicately, though.
Delicately, huh?
Yeah.
How delicately would you? What kind of instruments of destruction would you use?
Yeah.
Depending on like
A pillow fight the set.
There's one thing I was looking at when we start to move things around. We can take screws out with a reversible drill.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, that can be done by almost any of us.
Right. Well, not me. I'm the host. I'm not going
we're not.
I'm not getting my hands dirty.
I don't do that stuff anymore.
Neither does Ricky Bentman. He got the bump.
But some may want to go in there and go. Yeah, well, that's the sound of a power drill.
That's exactly what that sounded like.
Yeah, like an impact wrench, but a power drill.
An impact wrench?
Yeah, that's what an impact wrench sounds like.
I did not know this, Rich Little. Thanks.
All of a sudden, it's turning an episode of the Three Stooges here. Why you?
Now, Quincy, you can come down and take a picture on the new set, but you can't go anywhere near it, all right, with your drills or anything like that. We're spending a lot of money on this, and I have been told by...
Oh, boy.
We have a certain budget on this. We can't have any mishaps and whatnot. In fact, today, Quincy helped me bring in a big cardboard box. Well, actually, he did. I didn't bring it in.
Yeah, I was going to say.
One of the new chairs arrived.
Now is it a guest chair or your chair?
No, it's one of you. It could be your chair.
Ooh.
It could be your chair because we have a guest chair and your chair, so we don't know which one it is.
I can't wait for
I'll
this.
say it was your chair that came today.
My chair arrived today.
Your chair came around. I already have my chair. It's one of the other old. I like my old chair.
Don't spill any milk on my chair.
No, you can't. It's like blue velvet and whatnot. You better spend nothing on it.
Blue velvet. Whoa.
Till Quincy spilled milk on it.
That's
The old Bobby Vinton.
Bobby Vinton.
Yeah, good for Bobby Vinton. Speaking of Bobby Vinton, someone who's old, I heard from the Colonel.
Now you're kidding me.
No, I am not kidding.
I was thinking about him today.
He called me out of the blue. I thought he was going to wish me a happy birthday. He doesn't know what planet he's on. He's like, buddy, I haven't heard from you. Well, you don't call me, all right?
Yeah, every time you call, he's like playing bingo or pin the tail on the nurse or something.
I heard one of his, he lives in an assisted living place. We all know that. And the people were going, Mr. Montana, or should I call you Mayor Montana? They're ready for you in the activities hall.
Wow.
I got to go. I'm hosting a thing. So
Can you only imagine?
He was hosting a thing.
Hosting like their own version of the Love Connection or something like that.
Strong rumor he may be down here for one of the TV tapings.
Well, I'll be ready.
Maybe not as a guest, but just as a cameo.
Okay.
You never know. And speaking of cameos,
Yeah.
you know about this. Quincy knows, but he probably forgot about it. We're going to be having the audience of one in the studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Remember where Frank used to do his announcing from?
Yep.
We're going to take our old guest chair and we're going to rope it off with like those theater ropes. And one lucky fan gets to sit there for the entire episode and will actually interact with them.
Who's the fan?
We don't know.
Oh.
It could be anybody. We're opening it up.
So volunteers, or there's not going to be kind of a competition or anything?
No, because we're taping multiple episodes.
Okay, all right.
Over the course of the next 6 months.
Yeah.
So we will put a thing on it. If you live in the New England area and you would like to be,
or if you want to travel from afar,
we're not going to pay for your airfare, but if you want to travel for your far, you could be in the guest chair, the audience of one. We're going to come up with a fancier name than that.
Yeah, we got to come up with something
better than that. But there he is. You're going to be on the set. Not with the desk and the chair and the guests and whatnot. In your own little perch area where we will interact and find out about our guest of one.
Wow. It's like a built-in guest.
It is like a built-in guest.
Oh, we're going to have to come up with a name for this now.
So that is what we will have to come up with a name for this. That's exactly right. Originally, I was going to call it the After Hours Only Fan.
Yeah.
But I figured we make it sued.
Yeah, that's true.
By that, and then people were like, "Wait a minute,
you get a lot of unwanted traffic too."
Right. Well,
take off your clothes.
Yeah. Well, then Bull says, "I am the only fan."
Yeah.
Actually, someone would join that. So yeah, we have to come up with a name for that. But I do you remember a show called Night After Night with Alan Havey?
I went to high school with a kid named Alan Havey, but it's not the same one. I don't remember that show at all.
The Comedy Channel, which was Comedy Central, or vice versa, went on the air in 1989.
Okay.
It was produced by the same people who did MTV. And Alan Havey was a stand-up comic in the, I'm going to say, New York City area.
Okay.
And he hosted a late-night talk show on Comedy Central called Night After Night. And his set was taking place inside a loft somewhere in an apartment building in New York City.
Okay. Was it a real apartment or was it a set?
No, it was in a studio.
Okay.
It was in a studio. And he had what was called his audience of one, because the studio was very, very tiny. And he had no studio audience. And it was an old movie theater chair. And they would be off camera in their own little nook area. And he would interact with these people.
That sounds cool.
And I said, you know what? I love that idea. No other talk show does that.
I can't believe I've never heard of this.
And it's been 37 years since that show was on the air. It was only on the air for a couple of years.
Now, he didn't have a speech impediment, did he? Because the guy
Alan Havey did not. No, he kind of looked like an Irish version of Mel Gibson.
Oh, no. This kid, no.
All right.
He spoke like his tongue was too big for his mouth. That's why they used to make fun of him.
No, I actually invited this guy on the show a couple of years ago when I had Instagram. What did I have? Facebook and whatnot. He goes, "You never know. You never know. It could happen."
Well, my Alan Havey would say, "You never know. You never know." That's how he would say.
No, totally different Alan Havey. You can find Night After Night with Alan Havey on YouTube. And
Lenny and Squeaky sang a song called "Night After Night." Remember "Night After Night"?
Vaguely, but
Night after night. Didn't
they do that on Fernwood Tonight?
They might have. I never saw that. They did it on the show and they did it on their LP. Lenny and the Squigtones.
Okay.
All right, yeah, me and the Squigtones.
I'm Lenny and I'm the Squigtone. I just thought that was worth mentioning.
But we are very excited about the TV show.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm like, I just don't know what to expect. I mean,
I'm stealing a lot. I'm not afraid to say I'm stealing a lot of the ideas from the legends.
Who's going to know? And that's what you did anyway. I found out today that Hulk Hogan pretty much stole all the ideas of WrestleMania from David Schultz. I was watching old interviews. They said Schultz came up with that whole concept.
But you know who came up with the name?
Who?
Howard Finkel.
Okay, that's perfect.
Because Howard Finkel was a huge Beatles fan, and it was originally going to be called the Colossal Tossle. That's the name Vince McMahon wanted.
That sounds like a McMahon one.
Oh, the Colossal Tossle.
Yeah, stupid.
And then, he came up with, well, we have already Hulkamania.
Yeah.
Why not Wrestlemania? So, bada bing, Howard Finkel is the man to thank.
From what
for that
I understand, Schultz and Hogan shared an apartment together. And when that whole heat was coming around with
Stossel,
well, that and the whole Mr. T thing and all this stuff, and Cyndi Lauper, Schultz was saying, "Man, we got to have like the Super Bowl of wrestling because you want to get everybody in there. We get Mr. T and all that. We have them all like in one day, like do a closed circuit thing. Like he pretty much came up with the whole idea, and Hogan went and told McMahon."
And then they got rid of him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why, because they didn't want to pay him residuals for it.
I think it would have been, think about it, like Hogan and Mr. T against Piper and David Schultz.
Oh,
that would have been pretty cool.
Orndorff was great, too.
No, take nothing away from Orndorff. But I just think, David Schultz, I think, would have put a whole different level.
Well, Hogan was afraid of David Schultz.
Well, that's what Honky Tonk Man was saying. Yeah. He says he's still afraid of him to this day.
Well, not anymore, because he's dead.
Well, that's true. Well, you never know. He's probably still afraid wherever he is.
It's true.
I'd be afraid of David Schultz.
I met David Schultz. He's an interesting character.
I bet.
For those of you who don't know who Dr. D. David Schultz was, he was the original Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
Stone Cold stole a lot from David Schultz.
True.
But the only thing is, Steve Austin was working the angle. David Schultz was real.
Exactly.
I love the fact. Remember the time when they were on TNT and he had the shotgun?
Yes.
And he blew it off in front of Vince, and Vince called him an idiot. You idiot!
It took a lot to rattle Vince, but every now and then someone could do it.
Oh, yeah. And David Schultz became a bounty hunter in real life.
Yeah. Matter of fact, a Honky Tonk Man said at the time when he let David Schultz go, when McMahon let David Schultz go, McMahon was so scared that that's when they put in the security pass keys for the floors at the WWE headquarters down in Connecticut, specifically to keep him away from Vince McMahon if he ever came in the building.
Well, you never know. Revenge is a dish served cold, and now Vince McMahon is a civilian.
Yeah.
He could get him somewhere out there. But yeah, I used to see David Schultz, obviously, in wrestling. Then he vanished for a bit, but then he would pop up on Morton Downey Jr. all the time as a bounty hunter. And
I wouldn't mess with him.
And he was always on Joe Franklin's show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I never knew that.
Yeah, he'd show up there all the time. Joe Franklin would go, tonight we have one of the Ramones. We have a guy who invented a nuclear reactor out of toothpaste.
Miss Eva Marie Saint
And
and Bounty Hunter.
David Schultz.
That would be perfect. All those people in Eva Marie Saint from on the waterfront. That's the Joe Franklin show, the magic. We'll never get that back.
So like I said, before we talked about David Schultz, I'm going to steal ideas from the king, obviously, Johnny Carson.
Well, you don't have to tell the whole world.
No, I'm just saying to you, so in case anybody's listening. I'm being inspired by it.
You're excited.
I'm excited by it because those were the talk show giants.
Yeah, you're paying homage.
I am. Respect.
You're taking it one step further.
One step beyond.
Great tune.
It's respect.
There you go.
It is respect for the people who
why not? I mean,
pave
seriously.
the way. Pave the way.
Steal from the best.
I'm not stealing from any of the clowns that are doing it today.
What are you going to steal from them?
Nothing.
Staged BS? I mean, come on.
Other than their bank account, I don't want to steal anything from them. That's about it.
Overpaid.
Oh, they're stiffs.
Yeah.
They're just jabronis, as the Iron Sheik would call them.
Jabroni.
So, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, I could tell you, like you're almost like you're floating off your chair a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good, folks, to see this. I mean, he's very amped up.
And I didn't even have any coffee this week.
That's right.
Quincy, go get me a coffee. No, I'm just kidding.
He would do it too.
I know, of course he would. Quincy's my buddy over there. All right. Now, did you not see the Academy Awards like no one else did?
I didn't see 1 second of them. And now today I was kind of intrigued because I said, all right, what is Sinners about? Because everyone's talking about Sinners.
It's a vampire movie.
Yeah. But it's a vampire movie about racism and Jim Crow laws and all that.
I don't know. All I know is a vampire movie.
It's this whole thing about, when I read that, I'm like, all right, it's a vampire movie with like a history lesson. And, more, I guess kept saying, it doesn't sound like my kind of vampire movie.
And I'm very pissed off. They did not include Hulk Hogan in the memorandum.
They left a bunch of people from what I understand.
This guy was in Rocky 3.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, Hollywood is just, it's a shit show.
And everybody that heard about this, the people who hate Hogan and even people who worship Hogan, all agreed he was a bigger pop culture icon than anybody in that audience.
100%.
I mean, people all over the world knew who he was. He was in Rocky 3, Suburban Commando, his own movie for crying out loud, No Holds Barred.
Yeah.
And they snubbed him. They snubbed Randy Savage 15 years ago, and he was in Spider-Man.
They'll learn.
So the last laugh, the ratings
they plummeted.
Came out for the Academy Awards this year, 2026. 17 million people, all right? And Conan O'Brien was ragging on Kid Rock. Oh, he's going to have his alternate Academy Awards. But you know what? Someone actually looked it up. His alternate Super Bowl show that he did on Super Bowl Sunday drew 20 million views, more than the Academy Awards did. So who's laughing now?
Exactly. I mean, I just don't understand why everything has got to be this adversarial conflict. Why did he have to drag that into it? Because he's basically just saying, Charlie Kirk and all. I mean, man got killed, and this was like, I don't know, but it's just, Hollywood. It's not what it used to be, and it's never going to be recaptured the way it was.
I was over someone's house on Sunday night, so they had it on, so I kind of had to see it in the background. It wasn't like I was searching for it.
Right.
And it was just cringy watching it. Yeah. And I didn't know half the people who were up for awards anyway.
Yeah. And there were no good movies. I can't remember the last time I saw a good movie.
The last time in my opinion, the last good movie that won the Academy Award for Best Picture that should have won it was the third Lord of the Rings movie.
Okay, yeah.
And was that 2003 or whatever it was, The Return of the King? That's the first time like a sci-fi, like pop culture movie won Best Picture.
That Godzilla one, Godzilla -1, I thought was fantastic. That was like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
That won an Academy Award, I think, for like Best Special Effect.
That would make sense.
Something
okay,
like
good.
Something
I'm glad
like
that
that.
one. And the kid that did the Springsteen movie, that was great. And Timothy Chalamet, who played Dylan, I don't know if he got nominated for anything.
No, they were ragging on him because he said,
what did he do? Everyone's pissed at this kid.
I don't know what that was all about. I even asked people there, and they were like, I don't know.
Nobody seems to know why they're pissed at him. But I mean,
who cares? Isn't he dating a Kardashian or something?
I have no idea.
Or whatever it is. Now we sound like we're on The View all of a sudden.
But I did watch the Rob Reiner tribute. I went on YouTube and found it from Billy Crystal because they were best buddies, and they met on the set of All in the Family because Billy Crystal played Meathead's best friend, and that's how they met, and they became best friends
prior to Soap.
Yes. Oh yeah. But Rob Reiner wasn't on Soap.
No, but Billy Crystal was.
Yeah, no, that was that kind of broke him through.
He played Jody.
But it was nice that he did the tribute, and I was like, boy, what a body of work. But then, of course, they bring on all the people who acted with him and everything. And Mandy Patinkin was up there on stage, who I really can't stomach because he was so complimentary of this new mayor they have in New York City. And, Mandy Patinkin's Jewish. And, but anyway, I don't want to get political. But it was just like, you see some of them, they're just so full of shit. My God.
I did not see that. When they snubbed Hulk Hogan, I left the room.
Yeah. But, he did have a really good body of work.
Hulk Hogan? Sure he did.
No, Rob Reiner.
Oh, Rob Reiner.
Those films.
No. Political wise, I don't agree with him.
Yeah.
But Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Princess Bride.
That was his first movie, too, Spinal Tap. What a classic.
A Few Good Men.
Misery.
Misery. There you go.
Which I just watched. They're rerunning it on MGM right now. And I just watched Misery, and I was like, what a great movie. I saw it in the theater. 1990, I think that came out.
Kathy Bates won the actress for the best actress.
And she should have. And I remember, I read that book, and she embodied Annie Wilkes, who was, I believe, the name of the antagonist.
That was Annie Wilkes.
Yeah. But that was a really great book and a really great movie. And not very often do you see the movie upstage the book, but in that case, I think it did.
Well, I remember when Stand By Me came out in '86,
Yes.
Stephen King was like, this is the greatest adaptation ever of any of my work.
It really was.
And watching the movie now, it's not as good as it was in '86.
You don't think so?
Nah, it didn't hold up. They're all wimps.
Darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand by me? Benny King, what the?
Ben E. King, very good.
What are we in Castle Rock right now?
Well, they were playing kids in the 50s. Times were different back then.
No, I get it, but it just hasn't. I don't know.
I loved that movie. I remember, the funny thing about that, when I went to see Stand By Me, I did not know that it was adapted by a short story hero called The Body. That was the name of the novella.
It wasn't even under his real name.
Oh, that was one of the Bachman books. You're right. Yeah, Richard Bachman books. So I'm watching it, and I'm like, with my buddy Robin, I'm like, hey, man, I think I read this book. And he's like, you couldn't have. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you. And when I got to the puking scene, I was like, this is a Stephen King book. And that's when I put all the pieces together. But that was very well made.
Lardass.
Yes, Lardass Hogan. Chow down, wide load.
He looked like the big boss man.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Ray Traylor.
Maybe that's who that was.
Boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba, boom. Remember he was walking all the Shriners?
You know what?
Shriners were in that movie.
What do you mean Shriners was in the movie?
There were some Shriners sitting there where they had the fezzes on. When Lardass Hogan walked across the stage, they all went, boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba, boom.
Boom, boom.
But the thing about that was, in the novella, Stephen King, when he wrote the vomit scene with all the people throwing up, in the movie, everyone threw up blueberry pie. In the book, Stephen King perfectly described people vomiting up what they had eaten that day, and it was absolutely disgusting. But in the movie, they all threw up blueberry pie, which kind of made it a little less.
I don't like blueberry pie because of that scene.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, remember what he did before? He drank the bottle of olive
castor
oil.
oil, yeah.
Castor oil.
Yeah.
And then ate a raw egg.
Raw egg. You know what? Maybe I'll have to give that movie another.
It is a good movie.
Another watch.
It is a good movie.
But, maybe because I met the people in person.
You met Will Wheaton?
Will Wheaton, Corey Feldman.
Well, he's a douche, but...
I never got to meet River Phoenix.
Now, what was Will Wheaton like?
He was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just during his Star Trek days.
He's very funny on Big Bang Theory.
Kiefer Sutherland is awesome.
Yeah.
That guy, he's a great guy. And John Cusack is a dick.
Oh, yeah. He's still a dick.
And who else have I met from the movie? Oh, John Cusack's mother in the movie.
Oh, who the hell was that?
She was the one who played Leah Thompson's mother in Back to the Future.
Really?
Yeah, Frances Lee McCain is her name.
The only part of that movie I didn't like was the father. And he goes, what was it? He goes, they stole the milk money at school. Makes him a thief to me.
He was the guy that had Quado in his guts in Total Recall.
That was that guy?
That was that guy.
I don't even remember that stuff.
I don't know the guy's name. But
That's incredible.
But yeah, Frances Lee McCain, she had a big few years. She had Gremlins. She played the mother in Gremlins.
Wow.
She was the mother in Back to the Future for Leah Thompson's character.
Was typecast as mom.
And then she was John Cusack's mom in Stand By Me. So she had 3 big years.
Who else was in that movie? Casey Shamasco from
Back to the Future.
3 O'Clock High. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
One of the scooter kids.
He was Biff's gang.
Oh,
with
that's right. He was in Biff's gang.
The 3D glasses.
Yeah.
3 O'Clock High. Now, there's an underrated 80s movie.
That's one of my favorites.
With Buddy Revell.
Yeah.
Actually, the other kid that was with Casey Zamasco in there when they were, talking about the dead body.
His body. Yeah.
He was the kid. You ever see Summer School?
Oh yeah. He was one of the.
He was Chainsaw's buddy.
That's right.
And he was another one who was in Back to the Future. He was the one who goes, "Hey George, I heard you laid out Biff.
That's right.
Nice going."
That's right.
We met him at a Comic-Con. Weird guy.
I bet.
Weird guy. Alcohol took its toll. Let's just put it that way. All right.
Well, it usually does.
Who else was in Stand By Me?
Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah.
Who's married to Rebecca Romaine. He recently revealed that his wife got physical with him when he criticized Kamala Harris.
Oh, really?
He said she
this was on Bill Maher's show.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm sure he was saying a little bit in jest, but like they're running with this story. I mean.
Also, I saw clips of that where Jerry O'Connell's kids had a crush on John Stamos because they were watching
Full House.
Full House.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you do know that mommy was married to him first. And they're only children. They're like 5 or 6 years old.
That's funny.
But yeah, I met him. And he actually, God rest his soul, Jeff, had a picture with him. I don't know where it is, but he took out his comb and took the picture with him.
That's right. That's right. The comb.
With
I
the
forgot
comb.
about that.
And O'Connell's like, what is he doing? Oh, I get it. He was laughing and whatnot. But I'll have to give Stand By Me, it being it's the 40th anniversary, I'll have to give it a rewatch.
Yeah, go look at it. I mean, you don't have the cable though, right?
What?
You don't have cable.
Probably got cable.
Oh, MGM is running it right now.
Is it?
If you have that one.
All right, yeah.
Just go, say right into your remote, Stand By Me. I'm sure it'll come right up.
Okay.
It's nice.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's good.
Unbelievable.
James Caan as Paul.
Bearer?
No, what was his name in the movie? Damn, that's gonna kill me because I was Paul.
Oh! You're talking about
Paul Sheldon.
Paul Sheldon.
That's what it was.
Paul Sheldon.
The Misery books.
Annie, please.
Yeah. And he tells her, "Do you ever want to find out who Annie's father was and everything?" And she's like, and then he lights the book on fire and she goes crazy and he takes the typewriter and he
whacks
goes,
her in the
spoiler
skull.
alert, crash.
Oh,
Right on her
spoiler.
head.
It's been out for 38 years or
Those
whatever.
old metal. Imagine somebody hitting you with one of those. Christ, oh, man, that was violent.
Oh, that's a fantastic movie. I would have to say that's probably my favorite Rob Reiner movie is Misery.
Yeah, it's that for me, Stand By Me, and A Few Good Men.
Princess Bride I only went and saw it because Andre was in it.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only reason I saw that movie.
But it's funny because of Wallace Shawn. Inconceivable. He was the whole movie for me.
So, all right, well, there you go. They had a nice tribute to Rob Reiner at
he
the
did a
Academy
nice,
Awards.
And he had a nice tribute here, so, God rest his soul.
But I'm still pissed they did not have any tribute at all to the Hulkster.
Yeah, well, Hollywood just doesn't really know where its head is right now.
For Christ's sake, his name was Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
I listen, man, you don't have to tell me.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, pain in the ass.
And you see all the trash they left behind, I guess?
Oh, I did see that, yeah.
Bunch of slobs. And they take that red carpet that they all walk down.
Yeah.
They order that special every year, and every year they throw it away immediately.
Good.
It's completely gone. They'll put it out back, and all the scavengers come and take pieces out of it. All the people that love Hollywood.
Why don't they just give it to the homeless of them? Let them wrap
course
themselves
not.
up in it, No.
No, why would they do that?
The red carpet. I would never, ever go to an Academy Award. No. I mean, I've been to AVN. That's an award show, all right? You want to talk about something? You want to talk about something that's emotional and whatnot?
I bet.
Those girls don't get second takes.
No,
all right,
they sure don't.
All right, that's a one-take wonder deal
that's
going on there. So they earn those AVN awards.
What's the funniest category in the AVN awards? Do you think?
Oh, the one where I saw a girl had a meltdown was best anal.
Yeah.
All right. No. Excuse me. It was Anal Queen of the Year.
Anal Queen of the Year.
All right. This was back in 2009. I completely forgot the girl who had the meltdown. All right.
Yeah.
She quit after that.
You never forget these things.
No. Well, she wasn't that big of a deal. So I was with my entourage of people out there, and we had floor seats.
Tosh, just so you know, I skipped this one.
No. Tosh, he was not out there in Las Vegas.
I learned my lesson.
He was not out there in Las Vegas with this. No. Gage was not there. She was retired. I was out there with my friends who were in the industry, got us floor seats and whatnot. And the girl who was up for Anal Queen of the Year was a young girl. I mean, she had to be maybe 19, 20 years old.
Oh, dear God.
And a mutual friend was assigned to her, to keep out because she was at like the party and whatnot.
Okay.
And they also thought if she doesn't win, we may have to put her on suicide watch.
Oh my God.
And she didn't win.
Oh no.
And the mascara was running.
Oh.
And this poor woman who wasn't in the industry, was just a friend of people in the industry, had to stay with her, and make sure nothing happens. Now, the next day, I saw them walking around the casino.
Yeah.
This girl looked like she saw her puppy dog get run over.
Oh.
All right. And I get it. You're in this industry.
Yeah.
You want to make a name for yourself, and you are nominated. And if we didn't get best talk show or anything, we'd probably be bummed out too.
Yeah.
I mean, but we've won 5.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. I mean, people knock it for what it is, the industry and whatnot. But these people are making a lot of money in this industry.
Yeah.
All right. And this was the days prior to OnlyFans. This is when, I mean, streaming was just starting to become a big deal.
Ruined everything.
And, but I had the greatest time at that award show.
Do they even have it anymore?
Oh, yeah. They have it every January. I think it's like the second or third week in January.
Wow.
And actually, they record it. I mean, the production value on the AVN Awards blows the Academy Awards out of the water. I will give them that. Whoever they have hired to do this,
They probably all do it for free.
should win an Emmy Award, because this thing is unbelievable. And then it airs on Showtime or Skinamax.
That's right. Yeah, I think it is Showtime.
At like 3 in the morning on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Months later. It's usually actually next month is April.
Yeah.
So January should start being airing in
Interesting.
April.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
And of course, the biggest story that ever happened to me at AVN was when I went backstage to use the bathroom, and that's when Larry Flint ran into me with his wheelchair.
That's right.
Sorry, no, move. I was like, someone just hit me, and I turned around. Holy shit! It's Larry Flint.
You should have said, "Hey, Larry, I'm on the way to men's room." You're in your men's room. Oh,
Should have had him sign something right there. Listen, in case I don't sue you because you just hit me, vehicular homicide almost on my ankle.
Larry Flint.
Larry Flint. How many people can say they were hit with Larry Flint's wheelchair?
Probably a couple, but none of them are on this show.
Yeah, none of them are on this show. Yeah. So, I've been to 3 AVN Awards.
Wow,
And
3, huh?
3 of them, yeah.
I went to 2 Super Bowls. I thought I was great.
AVN's way better. The first 2 I was at were at the Mandalay Bay
Beautiful hotel.
auditorium.
Yeah.
They're in the arena.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
then they brought it over to I think it was Planet Hollywood. Well, no, Planet Hollywood, not Planet, or what's the other one? Rock there.
Hard Rock?
Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Obviously, Hard Rock. Yeah, there you go.
There
No
you
pun
go.
intended. And the production value really wasn't as good there.
Yeah, Mandalay's nice.
Mandalay was great. I was like,
beautiful
I'm never going to the Academy Awards. This is better.
Yeah.
Here's everybody I've ever watched in adult films.
Now that they show clips and stuff?
They do, but they don't show the hardcore.
Well, but still, it's just the whole idea that they were showing.
The nominees for best blowjob are.
Quincy Briscoe.
Elegant Angel Productions. And then they bring out, celebrities.
Cable Access 1 and 2.
They bring out the porn stars and whatnot. And the winner is, Janet Jackson.
Oh.
And they go crazy. And they come up with, some of these speeches are hysterical.
The place must smell like cocaine and champagne.
Oh, you know who sat next to us? It was the funniest thing.
Charlie Sheen.
No, he could have been there. I'm sitting down. We're not in the center aisle. We're on the right hand side of the stage, like 5 rows back. Great seats.
Jesus, yeah.
Unbelievable seats. I was glad I was on an aisle so I could go to the bathroom and get run over.
You must have been able to see you on television.
Oh,
back then.
100%. You probably could have if they panned. But you know who was in the row in front of me, but a few rows up?
Robert Reed from Brady Bunch.
No, Rikishi.
Wow.
He's a huge porno fan.
I bet, yeah.
And he was in tears laughing at some of these speeches. He was, because I talked to him after. I introduced myself into, I told him I knew the Sheik and whatnot. He's like, brother, this is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, that's funny.
He was laughing his ass off. He was crying at some of these speeches and whatnot. It was a fun time.
Well, doesn't sound like any animals were hurt during the production, so I think it was great.
No, there was not. No. Even Ron Jeremy was there.
Speaking of animals. And speaking of statuettes, I was just talking, when you were talking about the Oscars, and then you mentioned the Emmys. Don't you think the Emmy is a better statue?
Yeah, the Oscar looks like...
Looks like C-3PO.
It looks like it looks like someone designing C-3PO but hasn't gotten the right details yet.
Yeah, it's all smooth and everything. But that Emmy, she's holding up this thing and angel wings.
She's holding up a world or something.
Yeah,
it looks like that could hurt you if you got hit with it.
Yeah, the Emmy looks huge. I always see pictures of that cute little Julia Louis-Dreyfus with. I think she won 5 Emmys for
Really?
that show. Oh my god! And she's like, but they're giant. The Oscars just this,
Well, we have Emmy Award winners who direct our show.
I know
the
we
TV
do,
show.
yeah.
Chip and Chris
I know that.
have Emmy Awards.
Tell them, that would be nice to bring down for the first show.
Well,
Put them on the desk.
They will never bring that
They
down.
would never let it.
No. And you know what? I wouldn't want them to.
Okay.
Because if I won an Emmy Award, I wouldn't want somebody else.
That's true. But they are contributors to the show.
They are.
Their fingerprints are on the show.
They are Emmy Award winners who got their start on After Hours long before they won their Emmy Awards.
That's true.
I could go up for an Emmy Award once we bring the TV show back.
Well, let's do
A
it.
local one. I don't care. I don't care what kind of Emmy it is. The only Emmy I want to win is Rossum.
I knew that was coming
That's
eventually.
the only Emmy that I want to win.
Bump.
But no, that's a great feather in our cap. We can put on our show After Hours at TCO, the multi-time award-winning After Hours, directed by Emmy Award winner.
I think you should.
Bada bing, bada boop.
I think you should.
Because
put that
no other, maybe the ones on network television have Emmy Award-winning directors, but no one on the local level has Emmy Award-winning talent.
Steve doesn't have that.
Who? Pushing the button in the control room. We have real Emmy Awards. I've actually held their Emmy Awards.
I bet you have.
They're very heavy.
I was going to say, like I said, it looks like so much more of an impressive award.
Right.
Even like the base is big and all that.
Right.
I don't know.
So we have,
my opinion.
We have talented people behind the scenes. We have
No
talented
question.
people in front of the camera. Not blowing smoke up our ass, but we are talented.
Go look at the old shows, for crying out loud. Compare them to some of the other stuff that's out there.
That's out there right now, no question.
People would say, wow, look at this. When I would show them the first time, they goes, wow. So we know what we're doing.
The clip I send
We're out there.
We are out there. The clip I send everybody when they go, what's your show all about? The episode, excuse me, where Cedric Claus was bribing Bull to pull a sleigh with the vegan hot dogs when Jeff was feeding them to him. From if you go back and look on youtube.com/afterhourstc.
Yeah, why don't you?
You can go look and I think it's Cedric Claus Visit 2018.
Wow.
That's the clip that I always send out. If you want to know what the show is all about, this is it.
It's only 8 years ago.
Only 8 years ago.
Yeah, 8 years is nothing. That's a blink of an eye.
Well, especially when you get over past age 30, it is. But I'm going to get my earpiece right now, but we have to take a big time.
No.
We got to pay the bills. We have sponsors now, which you have to read when we come back for that.
Oh.
Our special sponsor. But we'll be right back after this.
Hello, I'm Abigail Harwich, the new executive producer of After Hours with TC Restani, and I want you to be on our award-winning talk show. Whether it's a Zoomcast, or a podcast, or right here in our studio, follow the information that's on the screen. I can't wait to see you on After Hours with TC Restani.
Alrighty, welcome back from that big time commercial break. Listen to OMG Abby. We want you as a guest on this podcast, on our TV show. Who knows? Maybe even the audience of one.
Yeah.
It's going to be an unbelievable thing. We want to interact with our fans out there. We want our fans to be part of this show.
We'll get Steve Russ at each down here.
We'll get Steve Ross Deach. Well, a shout out to our good friend Daryl from the North. Huge fan.
Daryl from the North.
Our good friend Ed.
Ed?
You know Ed.
Ed Roberts.
Ed Roberts out there.
Mr. Roberts.
He's out there. Every time we post something, he's always talking about it and
Good
watching out
feedback,
there.
too. Very valuable fan.
Unbelievable. And, of course, our friend from New Jersey, Doug Palumbo.
Doug Palumbo. He updated his profile pic on Facebook. They're looking very sharp.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because every girl's crazy about a
I'm
sharp
telling
dressed
you,
man.
he looks good in this picture.
Really?
It's like James Bond.
Who?
James Bond.
Oh, James Ball.
Yeah.
Well, Abby, at the beginning of the program, when I showed that picture, had a martini.
Abby would be chasing him.
Well, she is from England.
I'm telling you.
She wants the 007.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Taken away by the water all of a sudden. Yeah,
Is the water free?
yeah, it's free and it's good. It's delicious and it's in a red solo
Is
cup.
it a red solo cup?
It's a
I
red
see.
solo cup.
We're back. We're back, baby. We have red solo cups.
I went to the first spot and there was none there. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Did you go to the hiding place?
And then I went to the hiding place and I found my red solo cup.
All right. Were there many left?
There's many.
Okay. So
It'll last us into the new manium.
Ricky Bittman will be okay. He's not going to have
Provided no one else starts monkeying.
You're not going to have a meltdown like Anal Queen of the Year, right?
I might. My mascara might start running.
All right. Well,
Hey, you know what? I got to mention something quick.
What's that?
People out there looking for something to watch. I don't know if I mentioned this recently.
I don't think you did.
Netflix show called Beast in Me.
Beast in Me.
Yeah, with Claire Danes.
Oh, Jeff would have a hot on.
I'm telling you, she's gotten a little older, but she's still cute. But she is a great actress. Watch The Beast in Me. It's an 8-part limited series, which means it wraps up. None of this BS where they're going to say continues in a year and a half or 2 years. It ties up a nice.
I started watching something like that. It's called DTF St. Louis.
Isn't that the one on HBO?
The one with Jason Bateman.
Yeah. Is that any good?
It's actually very, very good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a comedy, isn't it?
It's a dark. No, it's not really a comedy. It's like it's like a murder mystery.
Okay, all right.
Like who? I mean, we know the guy who played the chief in Stranger Things,
Yes,
David
yeah,
Harbour.
he's in it.
He gets killed, and the reason I tuned into it is because I love Linda Cardellini.
Yep.
From Freaks and Geeks,
Yep.
and she's now the ultimate MILF in this thing. Oh my God!
Pretty lady.
And she's going to be playing Jason's mother in the TV.
I saw that.
The new thing, the new Friday the 13th TV show.
That. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, man,
Where is Jeff? My goodness, all the stuff you're missing, Jeff.
I would love to be killed by her.
Yeah.
All right,
Kill me.
No question. Linda, I when I saw her in Freaks and Geeks, man, I was just like,
Oh, she was adorable.
I mean, she was wearing like the army jacket.
She was the
and whatnot.
type of girl at that age I would have went after. Like,
Right.
I would have had a huge crush.
I
on
had
her.
to think for Lindsay Weir on that show. I was like, ooh, and she
The
had
army jacket
She
and
kind of
everything.
had at that age like the Daisy Ridley look a little.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, just the ultimate girl next door
Yeah.
look.
She
And
was
she
just a
has
cool-
matured into a fantastic woman.
She was in a show that was set down in the Florida Keys. I can't remember the
Oh,
name
yeah?
of it. Family something maybe, but she was great in that. She really had a great, strong lead in that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I even went and saw the Scooby-Doo movies because she was Velma in it, okay?
That's a fan right there.
And, I wish she started doing Comic-Cons.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely
Well,
get
maybe she should.
Linda Cardellini.
I bet you, that would be good. That was somebody who I would. She might be a key for me. I'd have her sign
Really?
a picture from Freaks and Geeks.
Oh, I
All those
love
guys.
see, people don't appreciate Freaks and Geeks because no one found it.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it until my friend who runs backtothefuture.com called me and goes, he goes, he's from the South and he knows I imitate him. I go, watch Freaks and Geeks. I go, what the hell is that? He goes, it's a show that takes place in the early 1980s.
Yeah.
And I go, when I was in 1980, I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
So he's a few years older than me. He goes, it is spot on.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I was those kids. Him and his buddies there with the Steve
Well, he's
Martin
your
and the
age.
Monty. Yeah,
He's your
the Steve
age.
Martin and the Monty Python.
Right.
That was me 100%. Although we did not play Dungeons and Dragons, but the whole thing, Saturday Night Live and all that stuff was just. And he went out as a Groucho for Halloween, which I did.
And the geeky kid went out as Jamie Summers from
the Bionic
Woman.
He was great. Great show if you ever get the chance.
And a lot of those
Freaks and
people have become household names.
Geeks. Yeah,
It launched.
Apatow was the producer or director of
No,
it.
Paul Fig.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm
Paul
sorry.
Fig.
But Apatow was involved somehow.
He was maybe a producer. So the people that show launched a career: Linda Cardellini,
Yep.
Seth Rogen,
Big time right there.
James Franco,
Yep.
Jason, what's his name?
Siegel.
Yep. And a bunch of and it had Joe Flaherty from SCTV
Yeah.
on there as the dad, as Cardellini's dad.
And the mother, Lindsay's mother, was just in a show that I just saw recently, and I can't think of it. She played a Russian woman.
Do you know who she's married to?
Oh,
I'm Owen. I'm
Owen?
gonna
Oh, really?
take you to Stubbsville.
People Train runs out of Stubbsville.
Right, and the
Get
kid,
your skinny
the
behind.
kid who played Lindsay's younger brother.
Yep.
He went on to direct a lot of movies, and he directed the reboot of Vacation. You know, the one that takes place
Really?
where Rusty's taking his kids to
yeah.
Wally World. So that show spawned in a ton of talent that are out there. Now, there's a show I would love to see them do a reunion of.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But the budget for that, I mean, Jesus.
it was a great show though. It really was.
And it was only on for I think maybe
I think 2 or 3 seasons.
maybe 18 episodes.
Yeah,
at
not a
least.
lot at all.
NBC had a gold mine with that show. It did not know what to do with
IFC
it.
was running it for a while. That's where I discovered it. I started taping it. This was back when I think I still had my VCR for crying out loud, because it was the early 2000s.
It was 99 that it came out. Yeah. Remember who played Coach Fredericks? Or
Yeah,
Fredrickson?
Biff, yeah.
Biff was on there. Yeah. No, fantastic show. If you've never seen Freaks and Geeks, you have to tune into it because, in my opinion, it was way better than the Wonder Years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Wasn't as sappy.
I think that's what they Wonder Years thought it was going to be.
Right.
Or something like
no,
that.
No. The Wonder Years for a few episodes for starter was pretty good, but Freaks and Geeks blows
Big
the
time.
Wonder Years out of the water. This is a show I'm very pissed off that show never got its legs because that show would have been like a Cheers or a Taxi as one of those shows. That show could have easily had a 5-year run, not 18 episodes.
Nope. I agree.
It is what it is. It's a cult classic. and I thoroughly enjoy it. But yeah, Linda Cardellini on DTF, man. Oh, you have no idea
Well, I'll have to watch that. 'Cause
how
I do like her.
sexy she is on this.
I will have to watch that. But go watch Beast and Me.
All right, I'll watch that.
But it's like again, the thing I like is 8 shows and it wraps up. I'm on this Paradise right now that's on Hulu, and it's about the end of the world and that. But the bunker in Colorado, it's all about that. And we just found out there's going to be a 3rd season. I'm like, oh, and that's going to be like a year and a half before that comes back.
Oh, another Sopranos.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
BS.
So I can't laugh. I can't complain. Well, the
yeah,
Sopranos.
It's been a hiatus for you.
We have 6 years. I mean, Jesus Christ. They've had Spider-Man trilogies. 2 of them come out in 6 years.
I think Ricky Bittman's Kung Fu Theater broke that record, though. They've got 2 episodes.
12. It was 12 years.
12 years.
12. We're almost halfway there.
We got to get our buddy Howard on that for crying. He was supposed to look for some public domain.
I was
Kung Fu
talking to him
movies.
earlier. He's going to try to do that, but he's a very busy kid. Very busy
What is
kid.
he doing? Eating snacks. I see him.
He produces Quincy Briscoe's Batcast.
That'll take some time.
Well, whatever. But you're gonna have a lot of busy nights down here when we're doing these shows.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll talk about the schedule about the shows. We're not going to do the show weekly, obviously.
No.
We can't do that. We're going to record 2 episodes monthly. So every 2 weeks, we will release a new episode. And we're not taking any time off because we just took 6 years off.
Okay.
I mean, you may have to go on a trip. And I know
Listen, the show can get by without me for a taping or 2. Don't worry
yours
about
truly can't. I need a co-host on there. I can't do it alone.
me. There he is, right
No,
there.
that will not be happening. I'll have Tyro Man on before him.
The fears of earth and
But yeah. So yeah, you turned 55, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Nothing.
Nothing. It was a nothing
Wait
burger.
till the 50s are nothing. 60s makes a difference, trust me.
Well, my worst
60s make a difference.
my worst birthday that I was on Suicide Watch, no, because I did not get Anal Queen of the Year, was 30.
Oh, 30 was a breeze.
Now looking back, it's like, oh, come on, it was 30.
Even then, I had a great night on my 30th birthday.
I went out littering on my 30th birthday.
I had a blast on mine.
Do you know what littering was?
I want to assume you're just throwing trash in the street.
Okay, well, there is that, but no, it was me, Airwolf Chris, and a good friend of ours, Mr. Ravin. I'm not going to give his first name.
Okay.
We used to go to like Taco Bell or McDonald's and order a ton of junk and ask for extra napkins, anything,
Jesus.
and we would roll one window down. And we would all throw our litter out that
And this was his 30th.
And this was my
birthday,
30th.
folks.
And
Wasn't
we,
his 15th.
no,
it was his 30th.
And we threw everything out there and backed up and saw the pile, knowing that some poor schlub would have to come out and
Yeah.
clean it.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, I was 30 going on 14.
Son
all
of a
right.
bitch.
And hey, they still litter from what I hear. I don't litter anymore. But yeah, they used to call these. They used to go, hey, TC, yeah, you want to go out littering?
Bunch of rats. Well,
I'm not proud of it.
my sisters threw me a big party with a DJ at Ocean Kai Restaurant in Southie.
Well, you were at my 40th.
That's right. Yeah, up at the country club.
My
That was
surprise,
nice. Yeah.
40th birthday party.
Yeah, I
Sabrina
remember that.
put all that together.
Very nice of her.
I got a 3-pound lobster that night.
Woo.
In fact, our good friend Glenn was talking about that. He goes, yeah, your birthday's coming up. I was so mad the night you got a 3-pound lobster. You know what I got for my 40th birthday? Nothing.
A carton of cigarettes.
He didn't even smoke. You know what I got? A free rental at Avenue Video. Yeah, okay. Which Vanessa Del Rio
Yeah,
film did you
yeah,
take
yeah,
out for
yeah.
a buck? That was Viper. You know that. But yeah, that's a coincidence that he just brought that up.
Listen, 50s are a breeze. 60s will be a little different. Although I got nothing to complain about. You know, I'm in fairly good health. So
Yeah. Your
happy.
bubblegum shirt hat on
my
right now?
Bubblegum shirt, one of my favorite hats, bought down in Orlando. Be heading back there in about 3 weeks. Flying out on a Friday night into Tampa, see Eric Church, and then drive on over to Orlando.
Right after Easter.
Jam with the Stones, huh?
He just won an Academy Award, his 3rd one.
Yeah, that's right.
Who cares about him?
Really, seriously.
He's a stiff. You know what I saw online? I don't know if they were real and whatnot, but everything's AI now.
Yeah.
Someone was AI'd Fast Times at Ridgemont High action figures.
Oh my God!
If Jeff was alive and saw that, dude, because he had a Spicoli bobblehead.
Did he really?
Oh yeah, dude. His name's Jeff. All right, and he likes weed. Yeah. So somewhere in the archives of South Boston Jeff's abode, there is a Jeff Spicoli bobblehead.
You know, it's funny. I always rip off when I can Damone's famous line. Like if someone ever said, "Well, that's that guy over there. That's my brother," and I would always say, "That's your little brother? He's a good-looking kid."
You know his mother's from Somerville?
Yeah, they're very local. I know a gal that went to high school with him.
He's from Connecticut.
Yeah.
West Hartford, Connecticut.
This girl was from West Hartford, Connecticut.
And
she knew him.
when we were chatting with him at the Comic-Con, the day Adam West died, a little bit of trivia. It was, I believe it was June of 2017.
That sounds right.
And we were chatting him up, and he goes, "You guys are from Boston." Yeah. He's like, "How do you know?" He goes, "My mother's from Somerville."
Why the hell has he not been in more movies?
And she has the same accent you guys do.
I mean, he's just that guy was incredible in that movie.
The only thing I ever saw him in after that was he was on an episode of the TV version of Weird Science. All right, and
it's a crime.
His brother was on The Sopranos.
Who did his brother play?
It was Jennifer Milfy's ex-husband.
Really?
That is.
Oh my God! I can see it now. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
They have kind of the same face.
Right. Yeah. That's whatever Damone's real name is.
I know exactly who you're talking about. But
was it Robert Romanos or something? Whatever.
No
it is.
idea.
I just know it was Mike
know
Damone.
His name, but he was an incredible character in that film, and I think they should have done more with his part in that film. To be honest with you.
Everybody quotes Damone. It's either Damone or Spicoli. No one quotes anybody else in that movie.
This is going to be like you fell in love with that girl at the photo mat.
You bought $40 worth of fucking film.
And you never even got her phone number. Shit, you don't even own a camera. That was the best line. You don't even own a camera. Come on, Rat, show them how you can stand up underwater.
Can you believe that movie is 44 years old?
One of the best ever.
I mean, look at the talent pool that came out of that one. Obviously, as much of a dickhead as he is, Sean Penn.
Yep.
Jennifer Jason Leigh. Yep. Phoebe Cates went on to bigger and better things, a lot of Spielberg productions.
Eric
Stoltz, the original Marty McFly.
The guy
Nicolas Cage.
That's right.
He was Nicholas Coppola in it.
That's right.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, from Revenge of the Nerds.
He was Stoner Bud number 2 or 1.
And Forrest Whitaker.
For Academy Award winning Forrest Whitaker. Yeah. And the movie was written by Cameron Crowe.
My brother's going to shit. He's going to kill us. Make up your mind, man. Is he going to shit or is he going to kill us?
First he's going to shit. Then he's going to kill us. Relax. My old man is a television repairman. He's got an ultimate set of tools. I can fix it. You can't fix this, Spicoli.
He looks out and goes, I can fix it.
Fantastic movie.
It really is. If you have not seen it, see it. And remember the little cheerleader who goes, it takes a lot for us to come out here and entertain you guys every week. That was Bruce Springsteen's little sister.
Really?
Yep.
I've met her, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, she's done Comic-Cons and whatnot.
She's the boss's little sister.
I was tempted to throw a paper airplane at Tina and I come out here and blah, 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 blah. Vincent Schiavelli was in it as Mr. Vargas.
That's right.
And Ray Walston.
Oh, gnarly.
And Ray Walston.
Oh, great.
As Mr. Hand.
Are you people on dope?
So I'm sure there's more people that we're not remembering who are the background characters in that. Actually, remember the guy who played the doctor, pulled the heart out?
Yeah.
He had 2 roles in that movie.
He did?
Yeah. That was Martin Brest, the guy who directed Midnight Run and Beverly Hills Cop. He was dating Amy Heckerling, the director. And someone, I don't know what role someone didn't show up for, but he plays the doctor that pulls out Arthur's heart in the hospital, but he's also the guy singing at the last dance. So if you look very closely, it's the same guy.
I'm going to have to check that out. Great movie.
It is a great movie. Most paused scene in film history.
There's no question about that.
But I don't know. I mean, Jennifer Jason Leigh's scene was still good too.
She was adorable.
I mean, the one where she got banged by Ron Johnson at the point.
Yeah.
Or when Damone lasted about 1 second.
Didn't he? Wasn't it like a little league dugout that they had sex? Where she got?
Yeah, that was the point.
Yeah.
No, sorry, that wasn't the point. It was. Actually, I think it was the point. I have to go back and watch. It's been a few years since I watched.
That's a good movie.
My
you
nephew
have to watch that and Stand By Me.
My nephew, who does not like anything from the 80s, absolutely loves Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I had to get him a Mr. Hand shirt for Christmas one year. But yeah, I have to,
and who was the guy? Was that Jim J. Bullock? Was the pizza guy?
no, Taylor Negron.
Oh, that's right.
He's long gone. He died.
Yeah, I get them confused all. Yeah.
But, I mean, everybody, Mr. Pizza Guy, sir.
Yeah.
Who ordered the double cheese and sausage?
Yeah.
Right here, dude.
He was also in the Rodney Dangerfield Easy Money.
That's right.
He was the
Who's
fiance.
that with her?
Yeah.
He was also in
I'm the man.
he was also in the Dan Aykroyd classic, Nothing But Trouble.
Yes.
I'd sit here and get hit by a pickle shooting train. He was also he was the mailman in Better Off Dead.
Oh, that's right. What's a little kid like you getting grown up stuff like this? That was a funny movie.
So that movie is so good. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. To me, yes, it's an 80s movie, but I have older cousins and whatnot say it's a tail end 70s movie because of the music and all the the drugs and whatnot. Yeah. The 80s didn't kick in yet in 82.
You compare that to like Karate Kid, an 80s film
The
versus
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Big
what was 80s and what
That's
was
a
the
better
tail
comparison.
end of the 70s. Yeah. Fast Times at Ridgemont High is a tail end of the 1970s. Well, it was written by Cameron Crowe, who went on to do Almost Famous.
Famous.
He actually went back to high school or infiltrated a high school to get the idea.
I heard about that. Yeah, he was like played a student.
Right. So that's where Fast Times came from his novel.
Isn't that funny?
And that took place in, I think, like 79 or something. But yeah, Phoebe Cates. Now there's someone who should have went on to bigger and better things, but she met Kevin Kline, quit the business. And the last movie that I think I ever saw her in was it Drop Dead Fred with Rick Mahl from the Young Ones?
Funny, I was watching Young Ones clips today, as a matter of fact. Yeah, you're right.
Which clips were you watching?
Just, like you scroll, well, you're not on Facebook, like you scroll through these reels.
I
and
never will be.
Little clips and
What?
when Neil and Rick were fighting over whose room it was.
Oh, okay.
And then he lit the fire on bed and he goes, it's yours now.
Mark Dustin, the late, great Mark Dustin. Before I met him 30-odd years ago, used to watch it on MTV, probably the same time I was watching it.
Yeah.
And I brought it up years later. And he goes, oh my God, I watched that show. I knew nothing about British comedy. I was in tears watching it. Yeah. And he goes, we both had the same favorite scene that if you played it right now, I would start crying. Was the scene when they went to the laundromat. All right. And the clothes didn't want to go in the washing machine. And the washing machine threw up.
Yeah. That was good.
If that played right now, I would be on the floor in tears.
I like Rick, though. Isn't that his name on the show?
Yeah. Rick Mahl was his real name.
He was also Rick. Yeah. He was like, I'm the last one here. I have to sit in the rickety chair. Why do I have to sit in the rickety chair? When the show comes back on, you're sitting in the rickety chair.
Not the new one we just got.
No, that's not rickety.
We'll find a rickety chair. Actually, you've been sitting in our old guest chair, which is over here in the podcast penthouse.
That's rickety enough.
Before the mics get hot, and one of the legs is bent. How do you bend a wooden leg? You're not as big as Bull. How the hell did you do that?
Old wood that just bends,
But it's not that old.
Yeah.
You're older than the chair. Do you bend?
Not as easily as you used to.
I don't know how wood bends. Maybe it's like one of those like chairs that's a trick chair.
I don't think it's a magician's chair, Quincy.
A magician.
A magician. I was about the word. Magician's chair. But before we wrap up the show, we have to do our plug for our sponsor, good old Cousin Leo.
That's right. Okay. Hey, you need a car? You need a deal? Cousin Leo's used cars is for you. Sedans, coupes, even that one in the back, Leo says, is basically new if you don't look too close. Every car is guaranteed to leave the lot in one piece, so cruise on down to Cousin Leo's used cars located down there on the boulevard. Leo will make you an offer you can't refuse. A proud sponsor of Restani Productions.
Unbelievable. That gets a round of applause. And we got some other sponsors in the works. That's like when Abby and I went to that annual meeting of broadcasters there, she was schmoozing around getting some more bigger names on for sponsors. Well, not that Cousin Leo's Used Cars is not a big name.
Well,
Or Reno's Good Time Inn.
That's right.
Home of the Chip and Fimba Buffet. But yeah, she knows how to work a room. I'll give that gal
that's her job.
All the credit in the world. She knows how to work a room.
That's her job.
You know me. I like to talk to people on the show, but in real life, I don't like to talk to people
unless they call you on the phone.
unless they offer me money or something, or they call me on the phone, or they look like Abby. Sure, I'll talk to you then. But I don't know. We had fun at this annual meeting. It was good.
Well, good.
I mean, I haven't gone to one of these things in a while since we really didn't have anything to pitch or anything like that.
Now we do.
And the kamikazes, man, I think I may have to have a couple sips of those before we do the show, because I was roaring ready and rock
I think you'd be crazy
steady.
not to. All right.
Yeah.
I think you'd be crazy not to. Back in the old days, that's what all the greats did. Drink up, Johnny. I'll do it. You don't have to twist my arm.
Well, we don't have any bar rooms around here at Restani Productions.
You don't need a bar room. You can buy a bottle, for Christ's sakes. Make your own goddamn drink.
What am I, a moonshiner now all of a sudden?
Makes himself a one drink. He's a moonshiner.
Hey.
No, listen, you can buy a bottle of booze and mix your own friggin' drink.
We may have to do that.
It's not impossible. Go on
It's
YouTube. How to make a kamikizzy.
It's impossible.
Charlie Farron.
It's an impossible world. He'll be maybe returning on the program. I haven't seen him in a long time.
No.
You know who my favorite person to have on the show when we do first episodes, and we may have to get him on back down here.
Paul D'Angelo.
Paul D'Angelo.
I was gonna say, he must be Paul
He's
D'Angelo.
like our Bill Murray.
Yeah.
When David Letterman ever started a show, the first person he had back on a new show that he was doing
Was Bill Murray.
We're going to have to
Give
have
him a call.
Paul D'Angelo. He only lives down the street, for Christ's
Yeah.
sake. I know he had back surgery recently. But, all he has to do is sit in a chair.
Everybody has back surgery. I hope I don't ever need any back surgery.
Oh, after the thing I did in my class, I'm not going to talk about what class I was doing.
Stupid ass. Listen, you can't be doing that at 55.
Or I'll be hosting the thing in a wheelchair and whatnot. Quincy, wrap up the show.
Yeah,
brother.
why don't you?
Well, before I do that, I gotta throw in.
Oh, God.
Know what I would do if I met the guy who sent the Violacane? I would kiss his ass in Hollywood Vine. Well, that's whenever it's even.
I know. It's from Hooper.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway. Thank you for watching this very interesting episode. And remember, please drive home carefully. Don't drink and drive, because you're going to get caught or get killed or get picked up by a coroner.
I get caught and killed.
Yeah.
And killed and picked up by a coroner if an ambulance doesn't pick you up, okay?
A ride is a ride.
A ride is a ride, okay? And remember, we never close.